I'm working on a customer's newly purchased 76 Stepside C10, and if you've heard me say this once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Stop using these clear plastic fuel filters. Now, let me tell you why before you go telling me that your grandma's uncle's dog's third cousin's twice removed was a mechanic and that's all he used and they're the best thing on the market. You see, this is plastic, okay? 9 times out of 10, nobody uses ethanol-free fuel, which now still has some ethanol in it, even though it says it's ethanol-free. And you've got this little fuel filter right here over this really nice warm header and the spark plug wires. So what happens when they make these? Well, they got a clear plastic bottom. They take this filter, stick it in there, and then they glue it around here like this. And what happens when it goes down the road? It does this. And what do we know about plastic? Well, the more times you bend it, it breaks. Or the ethanol in the fuel eats this glue out right here, and then it bursts. Okay, well, you're thinking, well, it won't be that big a deal because as soon as the fuel stops, it'll cut off. No. Carburetor has enough fuel in it to keep the engine running for a few minutes, and then it's going to pump all this fuel right here on this hot header, and then whoosh, you need a new truck. So if you're going to put a fuel filter right here over top of the exhaust, then you need a metal one. Very simple. I don't put them right here anyway. However, if you're going to put one on it, put a metal one on it. This one is a 5/16, so the part number is 33032. A 3/8 one is a 33033, and that's several different manufacturers for the part number. So stop putting plastic fuel filters on vehicles. I don't care if you've never had a problem. Now, if you're cleaning out the tank and you just want to see if it runs and you want to make sure that, you know, there's no crap getting in there, okay, that's fine for a temporary use as long as you don't leave your yard or whatever. But if you're going to drive it, put a metal one on it. These metal ones cannot come apart. These bust. I've seen it. I've fixed it. I know. I fix many cars a year because of these plastic fuel filters that bust and then everything catches on fire. And if they're salvageable, you can imagine what an engine fire will do to your vehicle. So stop using plastic fuel filters.